What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be shooting the part 2 of the interior refurbishment and the coloring of the seats. So enjoy! While I'm at it, just refurbishing and making everything else look really nice, I'm switching to an Aero steering wheel, and I thought, why not just refurbish this as well? So I have scuffed it off and just wiped it down with some alcoholic solution. So now I will add a thin layer of primer and then some color, and then the same steps as these seats. See, the tan is now black. We'll just add, I think, one more coat of color, and then it will be ready for some finishing coats. Now the seats are done. They are completely black. I think I had a pretty nice coverage, and the color is even distributed. Front seats looking really good, and the steering wheels look like brand new. So now it's time to apply the leather finish. So I took the inner flooring or carpet, or whatever you want to call it, from the 9.3 Aero to get it black, and also because the old one had a huge hole in it, so it had to be changed anyway. But from the 9.3 Coupe, it doesn't fit against the back seat. So I'm gonna have to make some custom-made cuts to make it fit. But in the front everything seems to be in order, except this needs to be cut away. Otherwise it seems to fit, and it makes a huge difference in the looks. so I wanted this black part. So So as you can see, the door side is complete. It only misses the door handle, and I left this unpainted because I thought I would wrap this with some carbon fiber look to spice it up a bit. So this is a 5D or 6D carbon fiber vinyl, so let's see how this looks with this on. Okay, so this is kind of a pretty nerve-wracking moment. Both of the front seats are just mounted very loose with the two front bolts, and the seats are the farthest back it could go and the highest it could go for when I disassemble the seats. So if the electrical part of the seats doesn't work now, I have to get taller or something like that. So let's just pray that it works. So I'm gonna connect the battery and hope it's a success. So just a regular luck, the seats doesn't work plug and play, so we have to go to plan B and do some wiring. This did not turn out the way I wanted. I made a huge mistake when wiring for the electrical seats and for the connectors. I connected both of the seats. Everything seemed okay. I turned on the ignition and no codes or anything. And then when I tried to adjust the seats, I just heard a small clicking noise from the fuse. And stupid as I am, I just tried to move the seat again and again, and it just clicked. And when I looked down to see where it clicked, I noticed some sparks, and then it caught fire. So there was not much fire to start with, and I tried to blow it out, but it just increased. So I went to get the fire extinguisher, and this one is the one I used to have in the garage. I have never used it, but now when the time was in and I had to use it, it seems it has been fallen to the floor or something. So when I try to push this, no luck. Luckily I had a wife that acted super fast and got another fire extinguisher from the house with powder. So this looks a lot worse than it really is, I think. The ground cable that I misconnected burned up pretty much all the way down here to the seats and where I have connected it. So it's just this cable that's destroyed. The other one seems fine. So let this be a lesson learned to all of you, particularly myself. If you don't know what you're doing with electricity, it could go very, very wrong. So be careful when you're doing wiring and this stuff, and don't take any chances. Be sure to know what you're doing. So this was not how the videos was supposed to end, but shit happens, and as I said before, let this be a lesson learned for everyone, including myself. But be sure to look out for new videos. I'm not gonna end here. This is a terrible mistake, but it could have gone a lot worse. So stay tuned to the channel, subscribe. I don't know if you want to like the video. The interior came out great, but you don't want the video to end with a fire. But I'm pretty positive, so should you be. And stay tuned to the channel, and I will see you soon again. Bye.